The healed version of you yearns for and knows abundance. But, child, that survival self is still learning to be safe and learning how to breathe. So be gentle with yourself. Listen, the discomfort you feel about investing in yourself, it's not abnormal. It's an invitation for you to come out of survival. God is inviting you to stretch, to enlarge the place of your dwelling. The reason I know is I remember I almost had a conniption. I almost passed out the first time I was stretched and invited to invest in myself. My first large investment in myself. And sometimes, let's get this straight, investment is not always financial. But the one I'm referring to actually was financial, emotional, psychological, and spiritual. But it showed up first financially when I wrote my book, Walk of a Warrior. And I was challenged to invest in the book publishing. That was my first time spending that amount of money on myself. It challenged me emotionally. It challenged me spiritually to even believe that I was worthy to have something published, to even believe that I had enough money to spend on something like that, because all I used to spend my money on was bills and survival. So I had to challenge myself. I was going back and forth and back, trying to figure out, trying to decide if I even had room in my budget to invest in me, to do what God told me to do. It was hard, y'all, to invest in myself. So the challenge you feel today, hidden leader, high achieving woman, that challenge to invest in yourself, that stretch you feel, that pull you feel, is God inviting you to a greater version of you. God inviting you to enlarge the place of your dwelling. But I need you to be gentle with yourself as you are being reintroduced to the greater version of you, as you be introduced to someone you've never known, someone you've never taken the time to sit with, which is the greater version of you, the more elevated you, the part of you that you've always prayed for, you've been waiting for, the one that has been prophesied over, the one people have spoken, the one you believe, the one you saw. But now you're being challenged to stretch. Did you know that in order to go to places you've never been, you have to leave the places you've always been? I hope that makes sense to you. You can't remain the same if you want to have something different in your life. There is going to be movement required. And more often than not, it's going to require you to leave the places and spaces you've always been. Because if those places and spaces were meant for where you were supposed to remain, you would have already acquired that in which you've been looking for. God is a God of movement, and He's going to call us to stretch. He is going to invite us to enlarge the place of our dwelling, stretch out, lengthen our cords. God is going to ask you to do something different. So don't beat yourself up when that hesitation feels like a lack of faith. It is just the fact that this is something new. You are in a foreign land. You have never been in this place or space. But listen, let me tell you something. It is required of you to invest in yourself spiritually, naturally, emotionally, psychologically. You're going to have to invest in you financially as well to get to another place, whether that's a mentor or investing in, just like I did, having your book published, because you are worthy of the investment. And oftentimes, more often than not, hidden leaders like you and I'm no longer hidden. Oftentimes, we have a hard time investing in ourselves because the root problem, the core belief is that you are not worthy enough, that you are not valuable, that you're not worthy of the investment. And you're also afraid of exposure. Remember I gave you the 4 things that cause hidden leaders to be hidden? You're afraid of exposure. You have a fear of failure. You don't believe that what God has placed inside of you is worth much. Matter of fact, you haven't paid much attention to yourself. But those days are over. This is why God is reintroducing you to you. This is why God is rebranding you. In survival, you learn to grin and bear it. In survival, you learn to hold on. In survival, you learn to endure. So in survival, you learn to put yourself on the back burner. But now that God is rebranding you and he's taking you a place from survival to revival, that when he's reintroducing you to you, now you are learning to expand. You are learning to elevate. You are learning to invest in yourself. You are learning to believe in yourself. Matter of fact, you are learning to trust in what God has placed inside of you. You are learning to trust God. You are learning that your creativity is valuable, that your mind is of great use, that you have something worthy of investing in. You are learning that you're valuable. Oh my God. Because survival taught us, it taught you, it taught me that we did not matter. Only thing that mattered was everything outside of us. That we didn't have time to consider us, take no consideration of who we are. But those days are gone. This is why God is rebranding you. This is why you are being reintroduced to you, because you are too magnificent to be contained. You are too magnificent to be contained. Let that sink in. You are no longer a caged bird. This is the time of your freedom, the declaration, and liberation. This is time for you to come out the cage. So go ahead and invest in yourself. Go ahead and begin to believe in yourself. You are worthy of far greater than you can even imagine. So if you've been feeling this tug between survival and abundance, relax. Take a deep breath. God is just reintroducing you to you. And first and foremost, above all things, God is reintroducing you to trust. Not in your own abilities, not in your own strength, but in the great I am, the creator of all things, the creator of you. You are learning to trust that what he has placed inside of you, it is of great value. It is of great value. So don't let nobody put you on the clearance rack. You hear me? I've done that for far too long. I did it enough for you and I. You have value. You have worth. So if this video, this message resonates with you, I want you to say it with me as it says in Isaiah 55. Say, I allow myself to delight in abundance. Do you know you have to allow yourself? You have to open yourself up to receive so you can believe that everything God placed in you is of utmost value. Say, I allow myself to delight in abundance. Survival was never our portion, but survival sharpened you. Survival refined you. Survival produced the greater version of you that you see today. This is your time to be reintroduced, to be rebranded. So today, allow yourself to invest in yourself. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to be poured into. And if you need to be poured into, if you're in the Fresno and surrounding areas, I need you to join me in the recovery room today. You can put recovery in the comments and I can send you the link. Tickets are only $30 and seats are very limited. Also, if you're not in the Fresno or surrounding areas, I have a 20-minute consultation call for you and a beautiful ecosystem of transformation that the Father has given me. If that's you, just comment me below and I'll send you the link to my link tree so you can explore the many things I have available to help you, hidden leader, high achieving woman, rebrand and redefine your life from the inside out. Follow this page for more. God bless you. Talk to you soon.